time in decades, Tamil Nadu's long-standing two-party dominance has been shattered by a debutant. Actor Vijay, contesting his very first election, has turned his two-year-old party into a major force in Tamil Nadu. Vijay's TVK emerged as the single largest party, leading in 107 plus seats. But as a party that went into the polls without an alliance, TVK may have to depend on support from smaller parties, any of the alliance partners of the DMK or the ADMK to form the government. Let's get you breaking updates now coming in. TVK Chief Vijay will be holding a meeting with his winning candidates around 10 a.m. at the party headquarters. Discussions will be about TVK's next course of action as the party falls short of a majority. Now, TVK is the single largest party in Tamil Nadu, but they fall short of the magic number. So who will they form an alliance with? Those discussions will be taking place today. Vijay will be at the party headquarters. He will be speaking to the winning candidates to decide on what should be done next. Let's go across to my colleague Dharini on the broadcast with us. And Dharini, the victory of Vijay's TVK has been phenomenal. Single largest party and, relegating the Dravidian parties to the second and third spot, way short of the magic number. But for the TVK, it's very, very close to the magic number to forming the government, but it will need support of the smaller allies. What's it going to be? What are you picking up in the discussions within the TVK camp? What is the alliance that it is planning to stitch up to form the government in Tamil Nadu?
Well, definitely, even though Vijay's TVK Chief has emerged as the single largest party in Tamil Nadu, his party is falling short of majority by almost 10 seats. So Vijay will definitely need external support to form the government, and we have three different scenarios at the moment that can unfold in the next 2-3 days. Scenario number one is, Congress, VCK, Indian Union Muslim League and the left parties leaving the DMK alliance and joining Vijay's TVK Chief as allies. So this is scenario number one. And, if all these 5 parties join Vijay's TVK as an alliance partners, then TVK will cross the magic number and TVK will be able to form the government with their support. And scenario number two is Congress, PMK, left parties and UML. Again, if these 5 parties join Vijay's TVK Chief as alliance partners, then TVK will hit the magic number and it will be able to form the government. Now, we have to remember that in Tamil Nadu politics, traditionally, the Vidudalai Chiruthaikal Katchi and the PMK, they've never been in the same alliance. If VCK joins, TVK, then the PMK will not be part of the same alliance. That is the situation that we've been looking at for many years now. And scenario number 3 is TVK plus ADMK formula. Now remember, the ADMK has got 47 seats this time in the upcoming in the current assembly elections in Tamil Nadu. So the ADMK has not even got the position of the primary opposition party in the assembly at the moment. So in case if the ADMK is also interested in having an alliance with Vijay's TVK Chief, then the ADMK will have to ditch the BJP, which is one seat, and join Vijay as an alliance partner, because Vijay has made it very clear that he will not have any kind of relationship with the BJP. So if at all the ADMK is looking to have any sort of relationship with Vijay's TVK, then it has to ditch the BJP and join TVK as an alliance partner. Even then, the alliance formula between the ADMK and TVK will be all the more confusing. So these are the likely 3 scenarios. And today, in the meeting at the party headquarters around 10 a.m. with all the winning candidates, Vijay will be elaborately discussing all 3 scenarios with his party candidates, and depending on the inputs that he is getting from them, he will narrow down his decision, is what sources tell us.
Okay, all right. So on one hand, celebrations are taking place. On the other hand, TVK also has these tough decisions to make, isn't it? And if his pre-poll attacks or anything to go by, any alliance with the BJP has been ruled out completely. Can he ally with the ADMK? Now remember, Vijay has not attacked ADMK even before the elections, and the ADMK has also never really attacked Vijay. So there were discussions on a probable alliance, whether that could materialize or not. Now let's take a look at what the post-poll situation is like. There were also many reports that suggested that Congress party was also keen on an alliance with the TVK, but instead decided to go with the traditional ally, the DMK. Will that now be broken for an alliance with the TVK is the question. So let's talk about the probabilities, the parties that are an option for Vijay. The Congress party, of course, with 5 seats in Tamil Nadu, has already reached out to the TVK for a potential alliance. We do know that from the TVK as well, there were indications that Rahul Gandhi was the first political leader to call Vijay after the stampede in Karur. And similarly, the TVK also has an option in the PMK. Smaller allies, it's currently with the NDA, but can get away and go with the TVK. So in 2006, it had also supported the DMK without sharing of power. Will it be the same equation this time around with Vijay as well? That's the question. Apart from that, one scenario could also be an alliance with the ADMK. But remember, ADMK is a Dravidian party. It has been in power for decades together in Tamil Nadu. Will Vijay, a debutant, want to share power with ADMK, or will it be ADMK giving an outside support to the TVK? That's the question. As of now, reports indicating that the ADMK is playing hard to get as far as the alliance is concerned. Now, AMMK and DMDK as well could be a possibility. Smaller parties all coming together. It can lend its support with a possible alliance, and reports suggest that it could be the TVK that will be forming the government, of course, and the other smaller allies will give outside support. So these are some of the scenarios that could play out in Tamil Nadu. Let's get you more breaking updates now coming in. MK Stalin, of course, lost from his seat of Kolathur, which is also a DMK stronghold, and the DMK, and now sources indicate that he will want his son Udayanidhi Stalin to take over the role of the leader of opposition in the state assembly. Now, it's important to note that yesterday, while conceding defeat, Stalin had said that the DMK will henceforth work for the people in the form of the primary opposition party. Udayanidhi's name is now being considered as a DMK's General Secretary. Durai Murugan has also lost his Katpadi seat. So, Dharani, it's going to be Vijay, of course, in the CM seat, but who will be the leader of opposition? Stalin lost from his seat of Kolathur. Udayanidhi Stalin managed to win from Chepauk constituency. So what's the discussion within the DMK camp? Is it going to be Udayanidhi Stalin as the leader of opposition? Any other senior leaders being considered?
Well, interestingly, this time both Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and DMK's General Secretary Durai Murugan, both of them have lost from the Kolathur and Katpadi Assembly constituencies respectively. So these are the two senior most leaders in the party at the moment, and both of them, they've lost their seats. And for that reason, we are given to understand through sources that former Chief Minister M.K. Stalin wants his son Udayanidhi to be the leader of opposition. Because Udayanidhi has been the Deputy Chief Minister for almost 3 years now here in Tamil Nadu, and he was the Minister of Sports as well. And since 2021, he's been serving as the MLA of Chepauk Triplicane Assembly constituency. So in the last 6-7 years, he has gained considerable political experience, and maybe this time he can act as the leader of opposition. He'll be capable of acting as the leader of opposition, is what M.K. Stalin feels. And for that reason, we are given to understand through sources that M.K. Stalin is considering this possibility, but after discussions with the senior leaders of DMK, they will arrive at a decision and formally make the announcement in some days from now.
Okay, and that would actually mean a generational shift within Tamil Nadu, isn't it? Though Talapati Vijay has emerged as the single largest party, his TVK has emerged as the single largest party. They are currently short of the majority mark. So they currently have the kingmaker status. It also has a shadow of poaching. We're told that fears are now also gripping the TVK camp as rival parties look to bridge this gap. In a swift move to ring-fence his MLAs, Vijay has also reportedly activated the resort politics, the playbook that we've seen multiple times in politics. Sources tell us that the party is also scouting for secure locations in and around Chennai to guard their flock, and today, probably after the meeting, they could be shifting there. But let's get you more breaking updates now coming in. Senior leaders of the DMK have lost from their constituencies, including the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, who lost from his Kolathur constituency. There are multiple other senior leaders of the DMK, including ministers, who have lost from their constituencies. Now, in the latest, more information coming in of the former DMK minister, Periyakiruppan, who has lost his seat to the TVK candidate Srinivasa Sethupathi by just one vote. This is in the Tirupattur constituency in Shivaganga district. One vote, that has been the decider. While TVK got 83,375 votes, the DMK got 83,374 votes. Razor-thin margin would also be an understatement. And Dharani, you know, when people are told, go out and cast your vote, many believe what is the difference one vote is going to make. And this is the difference from DMK and a senior leader within the DMK losing to the TVK by just one vote.
Well, definitely when people ask what can one vote do, this is exactly what one vote can do. As you rightly said, former DMK minister, also a very senior leader, Periya Karappan, he has lost his Tirupattur seat in Shivaganga district of Tamil Nadu to TVK's Srinivasa Sethupathi by just one seat. And you know, the TVK has got 83,375 votes and the DMK has got 83,374 votes. So by just a margin of one seat, former minister Periya Karappan has lost his seat to TVK's Srinivasa Sethupathi. And we were also given to understand through local sources that the DMK initially was not ready to accept the result, and they were demanding a recount of the votes. And you know, but the Election Commission of India, the returning officer and other officials over there, they were very sure that the counting has been done properly, and in fact the results are very accurate. So that is when the DMK minister, former DMK minister, conceded defeat and he accepted his defeat. But it's very interesting because I know many former DMK ministers, they've lost their current seats this time. Almost 20 of them, they've lost their current seats, including Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, and one among them is Periya Karappan. And the most interesting part about Periya Karappan is that he has lost this seat to a TVK candidate just by one seat, while others have lost their seats to TVK and the ADMK candidates by hundreds of seats margins.
Okay, that's the power of one vote, and that is the story. The DMK, senior leader of the DMK, losing to the TVK by just one vote. That's a story from one of the constituencies. But let's also keep our focus on the entire state and the story of Tamil Nadu. Because for the very first time since 1967, a non-DMK, non-AIADMK party has emerged victorious in Tamil Nadu, and the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has become the first sitting Chief Minister since 1996 to lose his own seat. The DMK has been nearly wiped out in the Chennai region. This is a region where the DMK has been extremely strong. The party is also reported to have lost significant grip over the minority voter segments, and the nail-biting finish, and every party reaching out to Vijay. Meanwhile, Karti Chidambaram has also taken to social media to call it Tamil Nadu's Arab Spring moment. Now, the question is, who will TVK pick as the companion in this journey to power?
We are forming the government on our own. This is going to be a very clear mandate, and there is no question of depending on other political party to form the government.
Breaking updates now coming in. Sources say that Vijay is adamant on not allying with the BJP at any cost. So the question is, who will play the supporting role in Tamil Nadu? The TVK falls short of the halfway mark. Now, let's get you details of who TVK could actually pick. It's not ready to ally with the BJP. That's very clear. In fact, Vijay has attacked the BJP as an ideological enemy time and again during the elections while he was campaigning. So, Dharani, BJP has been ruled out completely. The choice is among the other parties. Interestingly, the BJP's ally in the state, AIADMK, still remains the choice.
Well, of course, the BJP's position in this, assembly election seems a bit worrying, because in 2021, the BJP was able to secure 4 assembly seats in Tamil Nadu. Vanathi Srinivasan, Nayanar Nagendran, etc. They had won their respective constituencies. In 2021, Vanathi had won from Coimbatore South against superstar Kamal Hassan. Likewise, Tamil Nadu BJP Chief Vijay had won from the Tirunelveli Assembly constituency at that time. But this time it looks like the BJP has won only one seat in Tamil Nadu. They contested from 27 seats as part of the NDA alliance this time, but the BJP has been able to win only one seat, and this seat is the Udagamandalam seat. The Ooty Assembly seat has been won by BJP's M. Bojarajan. Apart from this one seat, all the senior leaders of the BJP, they have not won. Vanati Srinivasan has lost from Coimbatore North this time. Naina Nagendran has lost from Satur, and L. Murugan, the Union Minister of State, he has lost his constituency in Avinashi in Tirupur district of Tamil Nadu. So all the top leaders of the BJP, they have lost this time, and there's only one candidate who is in fact less familiar. His name is less familiar among the political circles here. He has won from the Ooty Assembly constituency for the BJP. So it looks like although the BJP has been claiming that they've seen tremendous growth in Tamil Nadu in the last 5 years, it is not reflecting in the ground, and all this has happened despite an alliance with the ADMK. In case if the ADMK is not in alliance with the BJP, then the BJP would have been forced to prove its worth by itself. But now that the ADMK is also there in the BJP alliance, despite being in alliance with the ADMK, the BJP has not been able to win much.
Okay, all right, stay with us. Let's also break down the scenarios. We have details on the likely scenarios of alliances that will be discussed in the TVK meeting today. In just a short while from now, at 10 a.m. is when Vijay will be meeting the winning candidates. What are the scenarios that the TVK will be discussing? And Dharani, we've been speaking about this on the other parties, smaller parties that could join with the TVK, with Vijay's party for an alliance. Just break it down further for us on the possible scenarios that TVK could be looking at, could be discussing in the meeting, and why these could be probable with the TVK being the government, while the other smaller parties could provide support from outside. What are the possible scenarios?
Well, we in fact have 4 scenarios at the moment. One is that the TVK forming an alliance with Congress, Vidudalai Chittakal Katchi, Indian Union Muslim League, CPI and CPIM. This is scenario number 1. So these are all alliance partners of the DMK at the moment, and the Congress has in fact won 5 seats. IUML has 2 seats. CPI and CPIM have 2 seats each, and VCK also has 2 seats. So in case if all these parties come together and extend support to Vijay's Tamlaga Vetri Kalagam, Vijay will get some 12 to 13 seats additionally, and he will be able to form the government smoothly. And this is scenario number 1. And scenario number 2 is the TVK again forming an alliance with Congress, PMK in the place of VCK, because the PMK and the VCK do not go together at all in Tamil Nadu. So Congress plus PMK plus left parties plus IUML. This is scenario number 2. And even if this scenario comes into formation, the TVK will be able to cross the majority mark, that is 118, and Vijay will be able to become the chief minister. And traditionally in Tamil Nadu politics, the Vidudalai Chittakal Katchi and the Patali Makkal Katchi, they never gone in one alliance together. Although they call each other's friends and brothers, traditionally for decades in Tamil Nadu politics, these two parties, they've never stayed in the same alliance together. So in case if VCK is joining hands with Vijay's Tamlaga Vetri Kalagam, then the PMK will not enter the same alliance. So based on this arithmetics, we can conclude scenario number 2. And scenario number 3 is TVK plus ADMK without the BJP, because of course Vijay is very stern on not having the BJP as his alliance partner. So in case if the ADMK is also interested in having an alliance with Vijay, then ADMK plus TVK formula can also come into fruition. And of course scenario number 4 is the Amma Makkal Munnetra Kalagam and DMDK extending support to Vijay, but this will not have much impact because both of these parties have only one seat in their bag at the moment, and they will not have much impact.
Scenarios as of now, Dharani, and in just a short while from now, Vijay will be meeting the winning candidates to decide which is the best scenario for his party. Thank you for joining us with all those details. That's all we have time to pack in this edition of the Bulletin. But a detailed report on the Tamil Nadu elections and what are the possible scenarios that Vijay could look at. What is the real story in Tamil Nadu and how Vijay stormed to power in the state? All of those details and more you can find on our website, timesnownews.com. With that, we slip into a very short break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.